Can't believe I did this again. Can't believe I did this again. Goodbye, World Energy. It's nice knowing you. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Let's do a team that will actually win. There we go. Right back. Hello, survivors! Hello, I'm back. Welcome to the stream, guys. That time when you just do a roadmap with a Christmas Carol in there. It's great. It's absolutely great. Fantastic. How we doing today, though, guys? You feeling good? You feeling good? Today we're going to be completing the Negan weekly roadmap. I think I've completed his missions. I might have to do some arena attacks, maybe. That's the one that seems to be the one I like don't do. We might have to do that one. And also, I think I have to do some raids for the current 5th mini event. I think I can just about make it. I'll be honest, I didn't like try to keep up with it. I just kind of just did. I did check what the mini event was every now and again, like the mission, the daily one. But yeah, keeping track of all these mini events. Lots to keep track of. My stream dropped out for a second. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. Anyway. What's up, Keith? Number 1 in the stream. What's up, Christian? Number 2. And Kathy, number 3. Top 3 of the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Can actually throw some grenades. Look at that. I'm in farming the other roadmap. Look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing. Might be able to get rid of all my materials. I think I pretty much can. That's crazy. That is crazy. Might be able to get rid of some more. Here we go. That is crazy. Who else we got? We got Bretland, Valiant. What's up, Sean, as well? Quiet night tonight. Happy Monday all. No, wait. Tuesday. Hold up. Welcome Thursday. Wait. This isn't Thursday stream, is it? It's Wednesday stream. It's Wednesday. We're going to do Thursday tomorrow. On Thursday. I said I was going to stream today no matter what. Yesterday. I was like, wait a second. Is it actually Thursday? I think I've only got one more stage to do. Like one more area. Now these axes, guys. These axes, they cross over on the 2 events. They cross over on the 2 events for for Gov and for Negan. They might not give you enough to fully complete both events roadmaps, but you don't need to complete all the roadmaps to get the character, so really be aware of that. Really be aware of that. Otherwise you could get way too many Negan collection items when you've already got the character effectively, you know. I'm gonna calculate how much I've got after this. Let's do times 3. What's up, Goldie? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. So this one ends tomorrow, this particular roadmap. There's a day and 4 hours left on this. But there is 4 hours left on 2 mission roadmaps. Kaboom.
Feels good. Sounds
Hey,
good.
24 months, Bretton. Thank you very much. You have got that badge upgrade as well. Red badge. Feels good. First. You wish. You're not going to be first after I've been streaming for 5 minutes plus, man. At least I hope not. That's when I know it's done, man. That's when I know my streaming career is over. We ain't having that. What's up, Tex? How we doing, man? How you doing on those roadmaps, bro? How you doing on those roadmaps? Step your badge game up. Yeah, true. Tex, you're nearly on the next badge. What's next? Purple. You're nearly on purple badge. But you're on tier 2, I do appreciate that. I also appreciate the tier 1 plus. Gotta catch up. There is a mini event ending tonight, bro. It's the one called... I think it's called like something in Bliss. But in the missions, you have to collect party horns, I think it is. We gotta do tons of raids in the next like 4 hours. 60 raids, I think it was. Yeah. It's one of them things. After this roadmap, I think I'm gonna be around about 8K.
Sounds good.
Feels good, sounds good. I bought the party horns for $10. He ain't grinding that. I ain't grinding that. So they're doing 8 mini events, bro. Buy each one for $10. You're dropping 80 for the event. What do we do with the party horns? You collect them. And if you collect, I think 1,000, you get one of the event items back because it's a mini event, and that gets you golden tickets, and you also get some of the stuff to hand in at the grey market back. I think my Negan things are at 7.5k. Okay, I'll check mine after this. Once I complete this full roadmap. Because this is like free to play missions too. I complete. Is this week 2 or week 3? I think it's the end of week 2, right? I feel like this is the end of week 2. I wonder if they're going to use the same collection item all the time, like these bloodied axes, whatever they're called. To be fair, I'm not going to lie. The Saviour's attack team isn't that bad for road maps. It isn't that bad. Not that these teams are like top tier or anything, but it isn't that bad, all things considered. I can't work exactly. I can't trust you, man. Sorry. We do actually need 5 saviors too. It's a good job they're decent. It's a good job. They are decent. Hey, what's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream, man. What's up, Robert? Welcome in. Finished all those road maps. Nice. I think this is the last one I have to do. Except the one on the far left. Which I think we've got to have a little bit more time, like 3 days to do. Was a pain in the ass, yeah. A little bit. It's quite long-winded, you know? Lots of waves. I destroy these waves, but it's just when there's like 40 of them, like 40 individual road map stages, and then each one has 2 to 4 waves. It's just like, yo. The time it takes is a long time. Okay, 2 more stages and we're done on this week's road map. But don't worry, we get a fresh one in 24 hours. And we get the governor one pop up tonight. Lovely. Come up with a team for William yet? I have. But running into the issue of I kind of, it's basically the same as my other team, but I just swap out the 2 damage dealers for Tyrese and William Carver, and on paper it looks good as the other team, but in reality the issues it has is my damage dealers on the other team can't proc weapons. And you just forget how absolutely broken the weapon game is on defense teams when you only have damage dealers that can proc weapons. If all you have is characters that can proc weapons, you suddenly realize that the majority of the time your shit ain't hitting anybody. It's messed up. And I joke about this where I'm like, with 60% weapons, the game has actually made it so that the majority of the time what you want to happen doesn't happen, which is completely broken in my opinion. But you know, you know. I don't think this is going to do anything. I feel like it's going to do nothing. Oh, we killed Titan, I think. Too bad. So, I need a character that can disarm. So I might swap out my trader in the team for Roxy with the line impair weapon. I might try that. There we go, that's that roadmap done. I'll show you the team in a second. I haven't modded Carver yet. That also is a thing. I didn't mean to click this, but we'll buy this anyway. Buy that. That isn't D. No, it's not D. It's not D1. It's not D1. Which mission is that? Did she become? Was she always a 6-star? Yeah. She was always a 6-star. Okay. So if we go to Negan's tokens, I've got 7,150. But I have got one mission to do, and I think that's 100 plus 350, so I should be on the same. 350. Oh no, it's just 350. Okay, yeah, that's it, 350. I have to do 70 stages of SR. Is there an SR starting tonight? I guess there is. So I have to do 70 stages of SR tomorrow. Why haven't I done that? Did I completely miss an SR tournament? It's possible. Apparently. It's possible. It's possible I completely zeroed an SR tournament. I don't recall. I've got to do 8 more raids as well. Dailies. Attack and flee SR. But if an SR starts tomorrow, I won't bother doing that. I'm not gonna. I'll be honest. I won't bother doing that one. Yeah. I might not be bothered. Might not. Damn you. Yeah. There wasn't an SR tournament. Okay. Might be taking a break after anniversary event. Health issues and exhausted in general. Pretty much why I haven't contributed as much. No, it makes sense if you're not feeling up to it. My team's killing itself. I haven't even had a go yet. How have I not had a go? How am I? How's it playing for me? How have I not had a go yet? Please. The worst bit is they haven't really rushed yet for me not having a go. You know. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's annoying, but they haven't really like rushed yet. You know. Don't you find that odd? I find that a little odd. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to see if I can get lucky. We need to kind of get lucky. We didn't get lucky. We didn't get lucky. Hopefully we got lucky here. It doesn't look like we did. No. I don't even see what's going on half the time. No, we didn't get lucky. I need to mod him as well. I keep forgetting to. Let's mod him. Crit multiplier. We'll stick with that. I think versus fast is obvious for me. I've got a decent one there. Okay, taunt resist. Taunt resist. I haven't got any decent percentages. See if I can get lucky with these rolls. Uh, 55% or higher. Okay. The damages. The damages. I have to dip into the goal mods. 37.5. Another attack versus probably a lot. Okay. Okay. So I haven't really. I think I upgraded her a little bit. Oh no, she's not control. That's the whole funny thing about her. She's support. So her with. Do I do impair line or that weapon? It's better to try and get procs, right? And she can crit more often, air quotes. Wait, isn't there a better one than Sadiq's one? Okay. I need to upgrade it though. 1535. And she has 55 AP, right? Nope. I need to upgrade his weapon as well. This doesn't really matter that much. But let's do alert. Let's try and make it so that she does a little bit more damage versus alert. Not really that good. Give you that. Why not got just a crit? There we go. Oh, we won't give you that. AP drain. Okay, now Carver can have that. A little bit nicer. Pretty much the same team. We get taunted again, bro. We get taunted again. But now, what does this sig do? Stun resistance. Okay. We're having it again where I'm just not having a go. I love the RNG. Get rid of her. I need to... We'll probably just try and nuke him as well. Those absolute defenders are actually saving me, guys. It may not seem that way, but they actually are kind of saving me. Okay, what does his thing do? Make critical against 2 enemies for 250% random. Okay. 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 So I impaired the line. She adrenaline rushed. I don't have enough control. I just don't have enough control. That's the thing. I just don't have enough control. Maybe I don't take Maggie. Maybe I don't take Maggie, but then... I'm not sure. I think that's the only thing I can think of is not taking Maggie. To be honest, that's it. Eris has Impair 100 resistance for... Yeah, I see that. She's getting absolutely mad focused. And I'm getting taunted more in this fight here. I don't think I've ever been taunted as much as this. But please don't tell me I've got taunt resist on Tyrese. Good. I'm actually happy. Taunted again, man. It's crazy. Could have tried to ransack it with Roxy and Commander. Oh, right. Does Roxy have ransack? I think they reset her skills because I'm pretty sure I upgraded her. So that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Do we invest? Do we invest? I'm pretty sure I've done this before on Roxy. So this is peculiar, because I'm pretty sure I tested her out. Man, this is how much materials it costs. It's nuts, bro. I opened 10 million. And I'm still going. This is crazy. There's still 2 more skills to do as well. This is crazy. Hit that like button, guys. If you're watching my stream on a regular basis, if you watch my videos on a regular basis, I don't ask too much, but you gotta hit like, guys. You gotta do it. It's kind of just the way it goes. Let me get rid of some of this so I can get the materials back. Probably just the easier way to do it. There we go. Okay, she's maxed now. So before she wasn't getting half her stuff even happen. Well, she's not maxed. Genuinely hate the quality of life when it comes to getting materials in this game. The fact I have to just back out to everything to sell something to get something. Yeah. It's disappointing because that team that I'm losing to there, I beat turn 1 with my other team. So I'm not really sure, like, do I try and push to get this team up to a standard? Or do I just give it up at this point? Like, this is why I haven't been using Tyrese too much. Just because... now this could be different. This could be different. We'll see. Yeah, could be different. Absolute defend it. Absolute defend that. Now I don't think I've. Oh, he hasn't got his weapon. That's kind of weird, right? Does he have anything that stops him from being counter damaged? He doesn't, does he? I don't think he does. Okay. He's not maxed, by the way, on his skills. I think he is 9 out of 15, 9 out of 15 and 9 out of 20 on everything. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oh man, he is taking hits. My man's taking hits. There's that the game doesn't want you to do what you are trying to do situation. I should probably disarm first, but it's not used to having a disarm, guys. It's nuts. Like, genuinely, what is a disarm? What is a disarm? Okay. Payback. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Usual team. Usual team blitzes these in turn 1 most of the time. Like, the difference is Raven stuns her target so she can't have weapons proc, and Saphir just deals damage so she can't have weapons proc. This is the thing that honestly I haven't had to deal and even think about weapons for quite a long time, which is nice. So the second they give me characters where all I have to think about is all these weapons proccing, is just like, yo, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Me no feel. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Good night, Hando. That's the struggle I have at upgrading, not having enough material. It's not that I don't have enough, it's just that the way I have to get it is like sell stuff to get. I'm struggling to put a team together with Maggie myself. This is my Maggie team. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's so good that like this is the team I just came up to against Beta before. Instead of her, it was... Who was it instead of her? I can't even remember. But it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. You know? The only thing that can get me is like a reflect mod. He's got defense while stunned. So there's a cheeky reflect. That's the only thing that can get me, generally speaking. The thing is, I can take out a line with a payback in it with Raven now, which is nice. Which is very nice. And Raven procs Trader, so like if I take out what, that's why I take out the leader to proc Trader, and then if I proc Trader, I can just stop Outlast. If that makes sense. Sometimes Roxy steals more than 2 buffs with her passives. She even still buff without even doing crits. I don't think she has to do crits to stills, does she? What weapon you got on Maggie? Just a basic 1535. I think I've got 20 AP to self weapon. I need to build a better weapon on her, to be quite honest with you. It's one of these. What I'd prefer to have is the like actually I could probably use this one if I would have upgraded it. This would be good. Attack versus debilitating. Or attack when enemies' HP are over, over 50%. But this is gain slightly more attack, like 50%. So maybe I need to upgrade that. Maybe. We'll try and take this out turn 1. We shall try. The only character we've got a problem with is this one. Because she's so tanky. I guess I could have... What could I have done? I guess I could have... crit set? What is this build, man? I guess I could have tried to ransack with Laura. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Fortunately I have got payback reduction on turn 2 as well, which is great. But I did command somebody, which is not so great. I did command somebody, which is not so great. Blimey. Blimey. At least he's decapped. Yeah, that was a turn 1 win. I will be honest, I am missing the ransack a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to just command to take her out. Because... Huh. That was not on her. I didn't see that. That was odd. That was bizarre, not going to lie. That just seemed to appear when I killed her. That was really odd. Okay. That's great. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's what I'm missing with a strong character, because I have to use Laura to do that. Not ideal, you know? Not ideal. Because I like to use Laura to do the thing that she's meant to do, which is command. Isn't Sophia redundant with Maggie lead? I'm not sure. Should I explain it? I think I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it. You know why she's in the team. Right, surely. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Like, you should be making it painstakingly obvious with what you do. She still prefer. I mean, the camouflage, that was nice. That was nice. It always was nice that she did camo. But her most important thing, guys, her most important thing was damage. Was 100% damage. Right? Damage. How is she out healing the damage? I need to report her. I still need to report her things broken. Man. It is bizarre. It is bizarre. Like, Raven has the most broken adrenaline rush in the game. Read it, right? Make 4 attacks against an enemy for 200% damage. I was hitting her for 3k damage crit. 3k damage. 3k. That's never 200% of Raven. Never. Never. I reckon they forgot to put a 0 on the end. So it's like 120%, if that. If that. It could even be like 50%. They could have halved the damage instead of doubling it. Because I don't know if you know this, when you see adrenaline rushes and signature moves, the words don't necessarily show what's actually happening. So sometimes there can be a bugged rush. And it can say 800%, but actually been doing 1200% by accident. You know, like way more than it should be. And that happened once upon a time. What was the character that happened to? Michonne, Blue Michonne. She was doing twice the damage she should have done. Because someone didn't realize when it said 2 hits of 800%, 1600% total, whatever it is, they did 1600% for each individual hit. So she was nuking. They fixed her, and everyone remembers that drama. But the writings always said the same thing. Surely I'm done. Am I free? Freedom! I got it. And then I should get some gold tickets. There we go. So that's what you need to do. This one ends tonight. There's 2 other side events that are going on at the same time. One's to do raid tournament, raids. I think that's the one I just did. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the raids one is what I just did. Daily missions was arenas, which I've already done. And then I need to do this one now. I can do that tomorrow. This one's got a day and 3 hours. I think I'm done, which is good. Thumbs up to me. Thumbs up to me. And then I've got to level up Glenn and all that good stuff. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Absolute lovelies of the jubblies. Okay. Golden ticket. I can buy 2 Glens if I want to. I'll chill on it for now. Party blowers. I think I'm gonna go for the advanced bags. Let's see what we get here. Is it finally gonna be the moment? Is it finally gonna happen? Because you know it's never happened. And I always complain about it, but it didn't happen again. Feels bad. Feels bad. You know, if I bought the what do we get for leveling up Glenn? Where is he? If we get these, does that store ends in 3 days, right? Alright, ends in 16 days. Okay, that's good. Hey, what's up, Daylight? Welcome to the stream. The rush of Deputy Carl is bugging, so sometimes it will do 1/10 of the damage. Yeah, I know, it's weird. There's some characters where this definitely happens, and it's messed up. It's messed up. But Raven, it happens so often, it's crazy. It's crazy. She's all kinds of broken. Her SIG works amazingly well, like it works perfect. All the multipliers come in, it's amazing. But the rush, holy moly, it's only meant to be half as powerful. Her rush is meant to hit half as hard as her signature move does. I've hit people for 1,000,000 with her SIG. I've never hit someone for 500k with her rush. I'll hit someone for 50k, but never 500. I think it's not taking into account the weapon or something. Like, it's just not taking into account something. Her rush is way broken. Also, her SIG is broken too, but not damaged. There's a passive of hers that is meant to proc when she does her SIG, and it just doesn't proc all the time. Glenn isn't fair. He one-shots even with disadvantages. What does disadvantages mean? You mean when he doesn't have trait damage? Isn't he main damage? He can't do trait damage. He is main damage, right? Maybe Glenn would work in that team. We need a good controller, man. We need a good controller. You need to explain to me what you mean, Daylight. Disadvantages. You talk about not having trait damage. And just so we're clear about before, the reason I used to fit is just because damage. Damage is still like crazy good. If they've got bonus HP, oh my god, they're in so much trouble with the rush. I massively miss disarming that other team, and I massively miss ransacking my main team now. We need that ransack. You know what we need? Ransack tough weapon. I'll put it straight in the hands of Trader in that team. Straight in his hands, bro. It's the only trait we don't have ransack on, isn't it? Yeah, man, I need it. They're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead. Trait disadvantage. There's no such thing as trait disadvantage when you're dealing damage. Like, you don't deal less damage to tough characters on alert characters. You just deal the same damage to tough characters as you do to fast characters and other alert characters. You only deal boosted damage against strong characters. It's not the norm. That's a boost. You only take more damage from them. Now, I don't think anything changes when it comes to Glenn taking damage from tough characters. Pretty sure he still takes boosted damage, so... Yeah, I mean, I think Glenn's defense versus tough on his kit, right? Because he can't do trait damage. Am I correct there? So you might want to put like attack set, defense versus tough. One of those weird mods that you're never going to use on anyone else, basically. Just to make him a bit more heavy survivability. Let me just check him. Let me just check the laddie boy. I'm pretty sure he just does maim. That's burn damage. Okay, that actually deals damage. Yeah, that doesn't deal trait damage, right? That's kind of cool though. The target enemy's defense is damaged on other enemies. That's actually nuts. Poor Sebastian. Poor Sebastian. And this is where Ransack isn't as needed. He counters the need for Ransack a little bit. Actually kind of cool. Actually kind of cool. Actually kind of cool, mate. Oh, did she nearly one-shot like half my team? She nearly one-shot half my team with a basic attack. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. That was just that wasn't even like a sig. That was just a basic attack. Get out of here. Okay, this is the exact team I faced before, right? I'm almost certain. Almost certain. They don't have bonus HP. It's the only thing. So they do have quite heavy survivability in comparison. We'll just get rid of him. Look at this damage, 2k hits. This is her rush is broke. All kinds of broke. 2k hits versus 51k, and I'm pretty sure her damage is around the same, and it's only a 400% hit on her sig there. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. Is it 400% on the sig? Oh, it's 800%. Okay, damn. That's nuts. That's nuts. Like basic attack damage, yeah? Okay. Don't have stun resist. Okay, that's good. Damage from the sig. 600 and like 700k. 700k. That means I should hit for half that. That wasn't even a crit. That means I should hit for half that with one of these hits, and you just know that ain't happening. I ain't never seen her rush hit for 350k non-crit. Never on one hit. Never. There's something definitely up with that. Definitely. And I think it's the weapon. It's not taking into account the weapon. It must be something like that. It must be. Something like that. Will she be fixed before World Champions though, guys? Oh, I nearly took the wrong team. Your guess is as good as mine. I nearly took the wrong team again. Where am I in my teams, man? Oh, these are my old teams. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Starting to make a lot of sense, you know what I'm saying? Try and go down here. Get a little bit of extra control in there. Do I risk it? He's got taunt. Did he have disarm? Oh, we got impair on him. That's great. Nice. Surely he's not going to just cleanse the taunt. He did. Okay, he didn't. And he took a lot of damage there. Did he cleanse the burn? Cleanse the burn. Cleanse the burn. Oh damn. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to. I thought he cleansed one debilitating for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Not really sure why I thought that. His weight is. She's controlled. If I attack her, I can proc her weapon. Oh no, she's got absolute defense weapon, that's fine. Had to look, but Glenn doesn't deal in main damage. Yeah, but he can't deal trait damage. Put an entire team of strong characters on the defense team and let him attack them, and he won't deal trait damage. Like 100%, he doesn't deal trait damage. Like he can't deal improved damage on that signature move. He can on his rush probably, but I mean, I'd still go with defense versus. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Oh God, what's happened? Where did it all go wrong? Actual surprise Pikachu face success turn 1. Lucky didn't get revived though. When we attacked that guy. It's still just a bit too random for me. Just a little bit too random. I don't like it. And what I just did then is what I'm getting from Raven and in Maggie teams. In fact, I can take out a line of paybacks with her. And anyone, honestly. Anyone. And not have to worry about the payback is so nice. So nice. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see if we can get lucky. Oh, we did something. What went wrong? Like it went so right. That's what went wrong. It's actually hilarious. Wait, how did he just get revived? She didn't do anything. Like, why am I getting these like surprise events always occur? I stole everybody's thing. Yeah, I'm getting like, I'm just getting done. Nice, because she's gonna revive half the team. I honestly can't bother. I stole everyone's Halo. I used Ransack on Tyrese for this exact reason. Exact reason. Oh, I took the wrong team. We have to get this, Tyrese. This is what you're here for. Fantastic stuff. Absolutely fantastic, mate. Really appreciate your contribution. Okay. Because that's what I was doing. And I hate weapons. I hate these 60% proc weapons on defense. It's horrible. So horrible. And I just realized I'm still raiding for some reason. Like, why? I don't need to do this anymore. I'm free. I have got a stun resist. It does create a little bit of a random situation. Okay. We're done on that. What else do we need to do? This other roadmap. This new one's popped up for some medals. Oh yeah, Domo did actually highlight the faction, I think. And said that faction assault rewards are resetting. So let's see if I need to claim anything now. No. No, we're a little bit away from this. A little bit away. I desperately need some of these medals as well, so the reset can't come soon enough, honestly. Reset can't come soon enough. Have you tried it out, Daylight? See if he does maim damage. Not maim damage, trait damage on that signature move. I'm guessing he doesn't because he's just going to do flat stat based on the overall defense, but I could be wrong. I have not got him yet, so I could be wrong. Okay, let me just check the calendar. Please say there's an SR starting tonight. SR 23rd of the 8th to the 25th, yes. That's tonight, right? Yeah. So I will be able to do the SR stages. I generally can SR for the second day if I need to. But I'm just gonna have to can on the first day a little bit. Just a little bit. Please send you some luck. I need luck. Good luck. Best of luck. Okay, let's see what happens here. We'll first do this one. Soften it up a little bit. Just a little bit. As in everything's going to be absolutely messed up. Nice. I don't have to test it. I ran into on defense team and he was one-shotting all my characters. I mean, that didn't answer my question, but okay. And he's on defense. That's interesting. I know people that get constant 5-time pulls, and I can't get my more than 1k when I buy tokens. I mean, there will be people that lie about getting 5 times pulls. Just remember this: they'll find someone else who's posted a 5 times, and they'll like take their screenshot and pretend it's theirs. And sure, they have the character, but it could have taken them 20 pulls. There are some people out there that do this, and it's been that way in RTS for a long time. I show my pulls on everything. He didn't do. It's called trait damage. Daylight. It's called trait damage, not type disadvantaged. It's just trait damage. He didn't do trait damage. Okay. Oh, we got it down first time. It's nice. Uncomplicated, remember? No, it's like you typed it wrong the first time and you're just trying to make it a thing now. It's like a thing. Did anyone pick up one of the Sarges from that event? Did we have an event crate with the Sarge in it? Actually, I don't think we did. Or did we? Oh, it was Shane, wasn't it? Shane, Rosie, and Alpha. That was it. Did you happen to buy that yellow weapon that had burn damage? I'll put the weapon on Sophia. It won't work on Sophia. Is it the one, is it Herschel weapon or the Halloween weapon? The one that's like on fire. It doesn't work on Sophia. The only weapons that work on Sophia are when she kills someone or that proc at the beginning of her turn. She can't proc weapons. Like basically, if anything says when attacking, you have to do an attack on the rush and signature move, and she doesn't do attacks on the rush and signature move. She deals damage, which is different. Very different. Very different. We had an event with firecrackers for Sarges, I think, 2 of them. Ah, that might have been it. That might have been it. Okay, that's that one done. Now the last one. No, wait. Okay, I nearly did it twice. That would have been embarrassing. But the weapon gives trait advantage. I mean, if it says when attacking, it doesn't for Sophia. You can get the weapon. Okay, I mean, I'll check it. I'm 99% sure it doesn't work with Sophia though. I need that blue hemorrhage weapon. Someone's beating this anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll flee for rewards. Okay, last one on this difficulty. We'll come back for the other difficulties in a second. Feel the rush coming. Why is it only a 1 turn? Is that how like close this is? That's mad. One thing I don't understand is that it's called Glen in Mayhe weapon, but it's yellow and red and blue. I mean, it's just a weapon. It's like, you know, it's his dagger basically. They just happen to be a tough character. I like that character. Where is it? Go on ticket. Read what it says. Improve stronger attack plus burn when attacking. That bit when it says when attacking can't work with Sophia. In the last slot it says the same. Improve pain spread when attacking. Cannot pain spreads. It will not work with Sophia. This is the weapon I use on Sophia. And this works on her. Because it doesn't require her to attack to make it function. If it requires someone to attack to make it function, cannot work on Sophia. Got so many weapons now I need to actually just define by trait in the future. This is the weapon I use on Sophia. She gets 20% AP at the beginning of the wave. When she does her signature move, even if she doesn't get her rush, I could command word Laura, she's always going to get her rush. Always. She can potentially get her rush turn 1 just by commanding with Laura. Because of the medics on the opponent team as well. So yeah, that doesn't work on Sophia. But it isn't just that one. Lots of weapons that work on Sophia, to be honest. Like, from my fast weapons, like this one's a really good weapon. This one's a really good weapon. Doesn't work on Sophia because it's 45% attack when attacking. Improved attack damage, attacks deal. So it's the attacks deal. She doesn't do that attack. She deals damage. Read it. It says deal 1200% damage to an line of enemies. Can't crit. Anything that can't crit can't proc weapons. Deal 800% to them. It's called Glenn and Maggie's dagger because it's on Glenn's side. Is it actually called Glenn and Maggie's dagger? So it's actually like a combined name. I didn't realize that part. It is. The scout firing knife. I don't think they look like this. I could be wrong, but the scout firing knives are much straighter. They're more like a bayonet, I think. Because I'm 90% sure a scout firing knife is basically something where you can press a button on the knife and it actually fires the knife like a harpoon, basically. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how scout firing knives work. or firing knives, should I say. I don't know if they'd be shaped like this because the weight would be kind of off. It would have to be quite thin and like balanced weight to guarantee where it's going. I'm pretty sure anyway, but I could be wrong. Look at Glenn's art. Is it just like on his side? I could have looked at his art in there, but yeah. I guess that's in his. Yeah, I mean, see, that one's more like what it would be like. The one on his side, on the right hand side, because it's like it's just straight. It doesn't have like the curvature. Yeah. I can make a weapon like that. Okay. I mean, if you want to look at how I've geared out my character. Wait, did they put They have actually put Negan Awakened in here. That's actually kind of funny. That is actually kind of funny. I mean, I guess he is his own character, to be fair, isn't he? It's like when you compare it to someone like Jesus 2K, it's just his base versions in here, which looks so weird, honestly. I see the first edition so often. Every now and again I run into like the non-first edition. I'm just like, what is this? A lot of the time the non-first edition that I run into is only like grade 4 or something as well. It's really weird. It just looks so different. Looks so different. We're going to run 10 SR stages. I know I can attack and flee. I'll probably do that off stream when it resets for tomorrow. I might not can instantly. It's just... I might as well. If I'm doing SR anyway, I might as well just can a little bit early. Might as well. I think it's got the bloodied axes on the rewards, so it's worth doing. Ching. I've got a free day tomorrow, guys. I don't think anything is due to get announced tomorrow. I think the Mythic Market info will probably be announced on Friday. Based on like how Scopely do with their announcements, it's generally the day it happens, unfortunately. Which is not great. Like, I'm playing a new game right now, and they've announced a new Allegiance and 5 new characters, and they just said coming soon. Like, they didn't even say when that's going to happen, they just said coming soon. So it's way away. I think they do it to get ahead of data miners in that game. And RTS definitely has a data miner issue as well. I wish the weapon had a flame art on it. Why? The burn is just an effect. It isn't a burn weapon. Like, it's just an effect. You can craft that in the armory, just not the improved version. I mean, I will say this though. You are reasonably accurate in the burn effect being cool. I will say that. Because that is one of the best visual things they have in RTS, and they just don't utilize it very much. I think RTS should have come up with a bad guy group, and they should have called them like Children of Fire or something like that. Children of the Flame. Or like, you know, something like that. Something like kind of like cultish. That they think, you know, we're going back to the caveman style, and the flame is really important or something like that. I don't know. But the reason you do that is because then all of their weapons could be fire based, and they could deal fire, they could deal bleed damage. But visually, Children of Flesh, I mean, it's about the fire bit. It's about the fire bit. Was she a 6-star? There was a really cool looking character. She wasn't just cool looking, she had these weapons that had easily the best animation we've ever had in RTS. Just visual animation. Naya. And they were just on fire. Like here it looks cool, but they're just on fire. And I think we only ever had one other character that had on fire weapons, and that was a Halloween character. So they could literally have like a torch or something was the weapon, you know? And it's just flame. They could have had someone who did like, does anyone remember, was it Dal Sim from Street Fighter? There was a move where you could walk up to someone and like blow flames in their face. So there could have been someone like that. There could be someone holding a Molotov, throwing a Molotov, you know? Really cool looking distinct weapons. Visuals would have been crazy. But they didn't utilize it. I can't remember what the weapon is. I think it is a Halloween weapon. I want to say it's a Halloween weapon. Yeah, I want to say Halloween. That's what I want to say. I hate the Mythic Market. It's always characters I already have. I mean, the way I see Mythic Market is mainly for people to catch up. Like, it's not for people who are already stacked on their roster. But I think there should maybe be some choice boxes in there or something. I don't know. Like, instead of giving out, like, whatever they give out, 6 different characters, they should give out maybe 20 choice boxes of 10 different characters. So you can choose to get 4 of them completely maxed out, or you can pick and choose. I'm talking about Gold Mythic World characters right here. Pick and choose. I think there should be Ultra or Advanced in there, even if they only give like 2 copies of the character. Again, maybe a choice box to pick between a group of characters would be nice. I like the fact that there's unique characters in there. That is the biggest selling point of that store for me. I generally always pick up that character just because I'm flush on tokens anyway, but sometimes they've been actually pretty good. Like Wang Fa is still a good lead, and I can see him kind of making a comeback in some of these teams, especially with Human Shields. So yeah, pretty nice. Hang In, of course, is pretty decent too. Pretty decent. That yellow female. What? If you're talking about Wang Fa, he's a dude. His OG S-Class version looks so good. Okay, last stage. Okay, my recommendation, guys, for this Governor event, well actually it's not for the Governor event, it's for the Negan event, is maybe chill on the roadmaps for him now. You don't want to overspend the Blooded Axes. If you're just going after Governor and Negan as the main rewards, you want to make sure you don't overspend. Otherwise you could run into issues because they're using the same item for both characters for their roadmaps. Thoughts on the new William? I think he does pretty good damage. He suffers from the same thing that Tyrese suffers from, which is weapon procs. I think there needs to be a good disarmer out there. The second there's good disarm, these guys are going to run riot. It's the same issue that Kenny runs into. Same issue that Agent 46 runs into. A lot of characters run into these issues, so like a good disarm would be nice. Not these, like, not a damage dealing disarm like Julie. Not like an all-round clutch control-ish, I don't know what you want to call her, Roxy. I mean like an actual disarm. Basically, Wayland. Wayland would have 3 people disarmed on turn 2. That's what we need. We need someone who has a high likeliness of having multiple people disarmed on turn 2. Not just 2 people he's attacked. Not just the people he's hit crits on. There has to be like a bonus. You know? Maybe we need a disarm too, maybe. I think that's what maybe we need. Just when attacking, disarm the character. It can be for 1 turn. If you hit a critical attack, it's 2 turns. Now that would be actually legit. That would be legit. That's actually a really good one. I'm gonna try and remember that. That would be really good. Everything else works the same way. Maybe I only need 2,500 tokens for going to work on go. Yeah, but like if you overspend your you most likely won't. But if you overspend these, we're gonna have to talk to Domo to try and work out the numbers. I'm sure he's going to work out some stuff. But yeah. Awakened Wayland here. That'd be nice. Like new character. Just wish there was some kind of double attack rampage weapon in green. Double attack rampage. I mean, the really good weapon is the one that they had in the battle pass a couple of BPs ago. Have I done the thing I did again? And I'm not... I'm going to find it. Alright, it's around here. This is a really good strong weapon. Problem is, it can still stop. Weapons 60% of the time are going to stop their attacks. And strong characters are against absolute defense more often than not. So these characters kind of feel bad just because of that situation. The characters are fine. The weapon situations just kind of got out of control on defense teams. I don't think defense teams needed 60% proc in my opinion. Like 50 would have been bad. But now it's proccing more often than not. And this is more than just feels bad. This is a bad situation. But I get they've got to scale up the game all the time. It's kind of how these gacha games work. But we need those pieces that we can battle that. We got nothing to battle that with. Nothing to battle that with. And that's a major issue. Okay, let me just see it. I've got nothing finishing today. Anniversary weekly challenge. Again, SR stages for one of these crates. Everything else is finishing in a little bit more time. 1 day, 3 hours. Done all my things that I need to do on today. 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. Cool. Oh, can I claim that thing in the store? I was in that league. I just forgot to claim it. Will it let me claim it? No, I have to get up to diamond again. I was there. I promise. I was there. Oh my god. A guild bit. A guild bit. Okay. Talking to guild bits. $15 days. Two days. I'm guessing this will be Friday announcement. So if you want to pick up any of these characters, I would. Especially Peacekeeper, Sebastian, Kenny, Trader, Advanced. Trader is still great. And then these two are still pretty good on defense. This one's kind of hit and miss. Can be good, can not be good. Kenny is the worst in here. But he's the best here if you're newer to the game, strangely enough. If you want to go through like world map, he's really good for that. But so is this character, and he's good for raids. So yeah, 60% acts like it's 75%. I don't think it's higher than 60%. I don't think there's any conspiracy there. I just think 60% is itself bad. That's just my thoughts on that. Hey, Kian, you're getting really close to the next badge, man. Thank you very much, bro. 22 months. 2 more months and you're on that red badge hype. I do appreciate it. Especially I know as you're like you're not playing the game. You still hit me up with that. I do appreciate it so much. Hype.
Feels good. Sounds good.
There we go. There we go. So today, guys, today could be one of my last ever streams in RTS on my current PC. Did I make that a bit too dramatic? A little bit too dramatic. I'm still setting up my new PC, but I have tomorrow off, so I'm gonna try and fully set it up for tomorrow. But I was just having issues with the emulator. Ordered a new one. It's sitting next to me. I just have to set up Vegas, which I found my download key on. I bought it from Humble Bundle. I bought Vegas from Humble Bundle in 2018 and never used it. I use a version of Vegas, let's say, that is was acquired by different means. But I want to keep things legit on my new PC if I can help it. And I actually have a version of Vegas which I'm going to use. It's a little bit old. It's like Vegas 15, but that's alright. So I'll use that on my new PC. The emulator is the only issue I'm having. Every other piece of software, no problems. BlueStacks, so many problems. So many problems to get that working on new PC. What are you getting, a new PC? Yeah, Bretland, I swear. Man, I'm excited about something. Let me be excited. It's only been like 2.5 years of me thinking potentially I'm gonna get a new PC. I'm very close to just being on it, and I'm not given that moment, man. You're not giving me my moment. Santa, nah. I had some issues getting paid by YouTube, and in a weird, fortuitous way, it made me save that money, so that when that money came through, I had to pay a bunch of bills, but I had enough money left over to get a new PC, which was nice. I'm actually excited for you, mate, yeah. I'll show you some stuff if you want me to, guys. Just for you guys. I might do this in a little video, but let me find it. Yeah, let me find it. Okay. I'm going to show you some screenshots and stuff. Ready? Oh wait, let me get this music to stop being so hyper. There you go. Where's it gone? Ready? So this is 3D Mark. Okay, this is my old PC. So my overall 3D Mark score was 6,379. My graphics score was 7,346. My physics score, CPU score, was 9,850, and the combined score, which is a combined like test of graphics plus CPU, was 2,500. Pretty bad. Quite an old PC. My new one, it jumps a reasonable amount. If we just back out and go to the next one, new one is the overall score is nearly 3 times as powerful overall. The graphics card is over twice as powerful overall. The graphics card, I didn't buy a top level graphics card. That's the room for improvement. Whereas, sorry, I did it, but the CPU I got is like 8 times better, pretty much. I got a CPU which is called it's a 7950X, and it is a monster basically. That's where I went all in. CPU, motherboard, RAM. That's where I went really in. So we're looking at like at least 3 times better PC, but the CPU itself is like so much better, so much better. What kind of specs did you get on your PC? You'll be able to see some of it in this next video. Let me see if I can get it up. Tell me if you can see this video. Can you see this? Not sure if you can see what it says here, but I got an X670E Aorus Master motherboard, a Ryzen 9 7950X 16-core CPU. I got 32 gigabytes of G-Skill RAM. I think it's the RGB RAM. It's actually really good. And then I got what is it? I think I had a 16. I think it's 1600 Super or something like that. I can't remember the exact. The graphics card is not top tier. That's the replaceable part. But the rest I've got pretty good tier, and you can see I've got I've got 5 hard drives, 4 500 gig SATA drives, and a 2 terabyte like just storage drive. So that's the specs on the main thing. And then listen to what I say here. This is me. This is the first time I turned it on and had a monitor attached to it. Right, I was a little bit nervous, but you hear me say something here. Look, listen. Looking good. Looking good. I was like, then I'm installing Windows, and then this last one is me just looking at the actual inside the case. It's a bit dark, but I just wanted to show some lighting to somebody. That's you can sort of see the CPU fan on the right. Those 2 like black lines coming down. That's a massive CPU fan, but I was just like, I don't like RGB lighting in cases and stuff, but it looked alright. It looked quite nice. It was kind of like low-key. No M2. Apparently there's a new tier of M2 coming out, and I bought a motherboard that is able to have that. So I'm gonna wait until that comes out before I buy an M2. I was gonna buy one off my brother because he had 2, but I'm gonna wait to buy a new tier of M2 come out, because I think there's a new tier coming out in the next like 6 months. And then I might reinstall, but I don't know if I will. I might just transfer. I don't know if they allow that. I think they've got some tool where you can actually just transfer your installation. Oh no, Duck, he's gone and done it, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. Good. But yeah, M2 is great. M2 is great. There is a new tier of M2, right? I'm not making this up. Next generation. Next generation of PC. The next generation is, I think it's Gen 5. Is it Gen 5 or Gen 4? Or is it Gen 6 even? Oh no, wait. It might have come out recently. Gen 5, M2. I think they're just starting to come out. I mean, do you play any triple title games? I wouldn't think you need a lot to play mobile games. It's not about playing the game. It's more about rendering video. It's like, what am I doing right now, right? I'm playing this game, but I'm also rendering it and uploading it to the internet at the same time. That requires a PC that is good enough to play games plus render plus upload them at the same time. My old PC, well, my current PC, because I'm on it right now, is okay, but I'm streaming at 720p. My new setup's I'm gonna use 1080p, 60 FPS, so everything's gonna get boosted. All my videos are gonna get boosted. My render time's gonna be massively reduced as well. We're probably talking like my current preview videos for characters takes between 1.5 and 2 hours to render. That's why a lot of the time you see that I use screenshots in it, because the screenshots take less time to render than actual video. So I screenshot the character like Rush rather than it being an animated thing, just to speed it up by like a couple of minutes here and there. And that can save me half an hour on the render time. Whereas on my new PC, I'm not going to bother doing that, because it's, instead of it taking 1.5 to 2 hours, it's probably going to take like 25 minutes max. You know, it's going to be really quick. The lights let you know your PC is on. Yeah, yeah. There's actually there was a number on those lights as well. It lets you know that you've got an issue with part of your PC, and then the number was 76. And on that motherboard, it means one of the USB devices drivers aren't installed properly. And I'm gonna have to have the fun part of going through each device by like unplugging it, rebooting it, seeing if the 76 goes away, and then finding a new driver for it. But at least it turned on. That was the most important thing. It turned on and it was working. Most important thing about a PC: turns on, works. Turns on and works. And the great thing about my PC as well is I'm currently using the same monitor for both my PCs. Just one's using HDMI and one's using what's the other form of input? It's not SCART. No, it's not SCART. I can't remember what the other. Is it just analog? I think it's just analog. SCART for computer monitors would be great. And then now I can play better games. That's the thing. Now I have the option. So I might start playing some different games over on Twitch or something. Just have a bit of fun there. Hopefully, like I've got the option of trying to get into another game. It doesn't have to be a mobile game, you know, to make content on it. 3 days on this roadmap. We've got 3 days on this roadmap. We have got less time on this one. I think I've got a new favorite team for wiping waves, but unfortunately it has a non-mythic leader, so I can only take it on world maps. I completely understand about editing. I used Sony Vegas Pro for a while. Yeah, I've got Sony Vegas Pro as well, and yeah, rendering as well. Quite important. It's quite important for both. I think you might be a little bit behind on the stream. What you need to do is go down to the volume control, and next to the volume control, it will have like a light. If it's grey, then you're behind, and it will say live. If it's grey, you're behind. If it's red, you're watching live. If it's not red, you just click the word live, press the word live, you'll catch up with the stream. So it's a weird thing that YouTube doesn't like prompt people to, hey, you're not watching the actual live stream, bro. So that people can do it. Sounds like you know what you're talking about though, Kian. M2. Calling me out on no M2s. I've got the slot ready. Everything's good for the M2 potential. It's just I wanted to get the next generation one. And I'll be honest, my budget was a little tight. So if there was stuff I could slack on, I was going to. And the M2 was one of them. Or if it has a number. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Is this weekend's third qualifier, guys? Now, with only 5 qualifiers for World Champions, it goes mad quick, doesn't it? It goes crazy quick. Is it AVG input? Sorry, what? Is what AVG input? I think there's a giveaway ending tomorrow, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. But is it... Is Maggie's... Yeah, Maggie's is lasting for longer than it should. So I guess Maggie's ends tomorrow. I think it's Maggie's tomorrow, right? I think so. Wow. Wow, 2 4-star weapons. Negan's Momentum Club. What a club. Yeah, I got so many 4-star weapons, but not the 4-star weapon I wanted. Man, how much RNG do I need for that particular weapon? A lot, it would seem. A lot. A lot. I got 3 4-star weapons though. That's 3 chances at lucky me. It's only a collector's piece, not much else. Still remember when Scopely announced the inner circle, it didn't happen. I mean, they also announced that it wasn't happening as well. Do you remember that? It's kind of like Yeah. And honestly, it's good that it didn't happen. That would have absolutely destroyed the game. Could see that a mile away when I saw that announcement. Actually, when that announcement came out, I'm pretty sure I made a video on it. Just said this is terrible. I'm pretty sure. And it's funny because obviously I've got haters that say I don't ever say anything negative about the game. But that was the first thing I did, was say it's a terrible idea. This can massively be problematic for the game. Straight away I said it. Straight away. I'm really glad that they didn't bring that out. Thanks for the light. It's all good. It's all good. What is AVG input? I don't know what that means. What's that in reference to? I'll have to look it up. Is that motherboards? That's the blue tip cord used a lot in the 90s. Oh no, on my current PC. My current PC is not that bad. My current PC is not that bad. It's all right. It's it was made in the, like, I got it in the last 10 years. It is actually pretty old though, to be fair. I did upgrade the CPU and the graphics card 4 years after getting it, so it had a little bit more of a punch. Like, I went up to an i7 and a 960 GTX 4GB graphics card. Obviously nowhere near as good as the top tier graphics cards that are around now, but yeah. But yeah, I know we'll do this. We shall do this. I have to actually go back and watch my video about Inner Circle because I think I kept that pretty short and sweet. That was actually a really good video. My desktop is about 20 years old now. I just updated the video card and RAM to be more modern, but I really need to buy a new motherboard. I think you should just buy a new PC at this point. They're fun, man. They're fun to buy. And honestly, the value for money on like modern day technology is crazy good, because it can't really improve at the rates it used to. Like back in the day, a 5-year period, you could have like, you know, I remember when RAM went from megabytes into gigabytes in a 5-year period, and it went from like 500 megabytes of RAM to like 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it was like, yo, that is such a massive jump. It's nuts. But you just can't, you don't have that much of a leap anymore. It just doesn't happen. So if you bought like a top tier modern PC right now, in 5 years, you might be able to get like, you might be able to push it like an extra 20 or 30%, but it's not going to be like 5 times, 6 times more powerful. I have a GTX 1060 and 16 gigabytes of RAM, but I could probably get another 16 gigabytes. So you've just been constantly upgrading your PC in weird ways like this. The thing is, if you upgrade your motherboard, you can mess up your system quite heavily. And that's why, like, personally, when I buy a new system, I always like to buy a good motherboard. That's one of the things I invest in quite heavily. One that has longevity, like the 670E one that I got, I know has a little bit better longevity than some of the other motherboards that are on the market, because it has the ability to take like next factor stuff. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I was chatting. Unfortunately, they didn't do it very well. Like my old computer I actually had to do a BIOS update on my CPU, first time I ever done it. On my motherboard, first time I've ever done it, to take my new CPU. I think it was like Sandy Bridge or something like that came out, and everyone I knew was like, damn, gotta get a whole new PC for this. And I purposefully got a motherboard that could take Next Factor, but it needed a BIOS update. Am I gonna get reflected here? Okay. Yep. What's up, Margot? Welcome to the stream. Completely agree about the motherboard. Yeah, I originally was going to go for a motherboard called a Carrera. I think it was called. I can't remember who made it. It was quite expensive. It was more expensive than the CPU. But I read up about the whole like Next Factor stuff and yeah. And the stuff with the next M2 cards. And just longevity is quite important for me. And the thing and I'll be honest, the thing I want to replace the least, the absolute least, is the motherboard. I hate replacing motherboards. That's why I've got like average graphics card, because it's one of the easiest things to replace. I unplug it in the front, plug a new one in, boom. How you doing? Done. It's so simple. A motherboard, on the other hand, would literally take hours to do, to get it right, to make sure everything's okay. You know? And then something's gonna go wrong. Just feel it. So it's, why am I doing raids? Why am I doing raids? Why? Why punish myself? Just in the habit of just hitting the can button and just going. Oh goodness. Wait. Didn't he die? Who did I attack him with? Did I line damage with Raven? Ready when you don't have to. I know, right? I mean, I'm just chatting. Like, I think it's because like I'm kind of used to warring on stream now. So like, just smashing defense teams constantly while chatting is like kind of. Oh damn it! I hope I decapped. Good. It's kind of like normal. Yeah, this is kind of normal. Didn't need to do that, but we did it. Didn't need to do that, but you know. Start with some weapon upgrades, maybe. We don't have any crits. Wasn't there a time when Scopely increased the percentage chance to crit? Right? Did they do that with the territories? Or did they do that with somehow else? Oh no, they had one of these National Guard station type territories, and they also gave crit chance, didn't they? Like Hunter's Base, National Guard station. Shipwreck, Home Mart, Gabriel's Church. If I remember correctly. If I remember correctly. Give me Jesus. No. Man, this Jesus was so cool. Coolest Jesus, guys. Looking. Visuals. Probably would have looked cool if he had a sword than an axe, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah. My faction is going to go to War of Champions, so I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, at the moment, there's still 3 more qualifiers. Anything can happen realistically, but yeah, at the moment. At the moment. At the moment. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up my stream here. I am going to be streaming War at the weekend. So I'll see you for a War stream on the weekend. I've actually got a stream tomorrow. Thursday stream should happen as usual. I'm going to be working on my PC tomorrow. If I can, I'll try and stream from that PC to test things out. Otherwise, we might still be on this PC. We'll have to, we'll have to wait and see. But that's the end of my stream tonight, guys. That's the end of my stream tonight. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for hitting the like button. I do appreciate it. If you want to go and check out some of my videos that I released today about the new event that's coming with Governor, some pool video for Carver, and also obviously Governor that's coming out tonight. I did preview him yesterday. All of that's on my channel. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in tonight, guys. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, guys. Goodbye, goodbye. Sorry, I nearly didn't do it. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.